Today, we're going to talk about how China government cracked down on religions. This is extremely severe and many have been detained and arrested by the local authorities.
Why are Bibles disappearing from online bookstores in China? They've reportedly been removed in what seems to be a further crackdown on religion. In 2030, China is predicted to have the world's biggest Christian population. And there are an estimated 100 million Christians. That's way more than the communists, and that's a threat to China's atheist communist government. Ironically, China is the world's largest producer of Bibles. Chinese authorities have previously targeted Christians in provinces like Zhejiang and torn down crosses and demolished churches. Christians have even been asked to replace pictures in their homes of Jesus Christ with pictures of Xi Jinping. Church leaders and their followers have been arrested and imprisoned. This is pretty similar to the Uyghur situation in Xinjiang province. China has persecuted the minority Muslim group for years, controlling their public displays of Islam, tearing down mosques, arresting them and collecting their DNA.
So far, in Jingshui district of Zhenzhou, 8 house churches have been shut down, but altogether, locals have reported that it is difficult to eliminate how many churches have been closed. China Aid report that the Christians from Zhongmao country were informed by the local government that the crosses would be taken down. Some churches intended to cover the crosses with black veils to conceal them. According to China Aid, Chinese Christian Fellowship of the Righteousness made a statement last Tuesday condemning the action of the Henan authorities, voicing outrage over the treatment towards churches and the destruction of the crosses. Reportedly in the statement, the group states that the persecution against the religious people, principally Christians, has escalated since February when a policy change was made in China. The statement tells of extreme oppressions in largely Christian province of Henan. Authorities in Henan have taken measures to restrict the pastors and have reportedly forced the churches to fly China's flag and display a portrait of the president, violating the Chinese Christians' freedom of religion.
The sign appeared just outside the church sanctuary. Now it looks like this. PSB agents removed the sign. No church here. Amen. Members of Zion Church were not deterred. Although authorities closed their building, they continued to pray and worship outside in the street. Also this summer, other Christians throughout China have seen their churches closed or demolished. Government officials have arrested church leaders, they've confiscated and burned Bibles, and they're still removing crosses from atop church buildings.
What we've seen in the last number of months is the government will come into a church and say, hey, why don't you take down that picture of Jesus in your sanctuary and put up these patriotic posters instead? Why don't you not sing hymns to start out your service? Why don't you sing some patriotic songs about the wonderfulness of the Communist Party? One pastor in Beijing not long ago was told by the government, they said, Pastor, we don't mind if you continue holding your services. We just want to put this camera on your platform looking out at the audience, and it's attached to facial recognition software so that we can tell who comes to church on Sunday and who's there and what they're doing and how involved they are. The pastor obviously said, no, we're not going to allow you to do that. And just last weekend, that church was shut down. Officials came to the service. They said, nope, you are closed. You cannot meet anymore.
Let's hear how Go Wengui commented on the current situation about religions in China. Today's coincidence, you should say this management method, it should be in the year of the 1890s. The Yihe regiments resolutely opposed Christianity, killed Christians everywhere, and turned all religions into cults. In the end, the whole dynasty died. Later, when Christianity and other religions were destroyed, what happened? Welcome the biggest, youngest, and most barbarian cult in Chinese human history, communism. The scourge of China. So today, you said the domestic religious management method, watching the monks dancing Bazi dance, holding red flags, worship Mao Zedong, hanging in the temples learning Xi's books. Wang Qishan go to the temple and tell the monks. Many monks told me about this. Wang Qishan told the monks that the temple is the safest place in China now, the most private place in China. The Chinese disciplines committees should have meetings and handle cases in your temples as often as possible. Even suggest that the following commission of the disciplined inspectors should spend more time in the temples. Temples are the only place that is not under the civilians, said by Wang Qishan. However, the fact is that it also installs the cameras. So here are the ghosts and demons everywhere. You can be caught anywhere. You come abroad, you have the Interpol to catch you. You have a Meng Hongwei to get you back. Your body and your soul won't find the peacefulness. Why? Even if you are in the temple, they do not let you to feel secured. If you are abroad, they do not let you have the right to believe. Then create as many rumors as they can. Then destroy all kinds of people in the eyes of God. So let your physical body feel insecure and your soul as well. At this time, only let you rely on one thing. This is how they create the terror fact. Only let you believe in Communist Party. And the few people that are in Zhongnanhai. This is their purpose. But it is also the best manifestation of their demise.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe The Voice of Kwok Media.